capped off for Brad Welter at Merrill as we move ahead now to 152 pounds. Kevin Blackett, another Merrill wrestler. I guess we'll know what portion of the state's going to have bragging rights here tonight in these D1 finals. Another wrestler from the northern portion of the state. From Merrill, a record of 45-6, Aaron Erickson, and one of the great wrestlers in any division in the gold singlet. Boy, this kid has done it all. Just a junior, 44-0 from Mukwonago. Billy Schlottke. Schlottke, a fun wrestler to watch here for Mukwonago, on display in the state finals.
Yeah, it's Mukwonago's second state finalist. You mentioned we will see them in the team championships next weekend, but Billy Schlottke and Chad Leviner, both state finalists here for the second straight year. Leviner was a champion last year, but Schlottke was defeated by Kevin Tritz from Wisconsin Rapids. A nice drag there from double over, and brings him right down for a takedown. So Schlottke out to a 2-0 lead here early in the period, puts a leg in, and he's looking for a cradle. But you mentioned Schlottke is one of the best wrestlers here in any division. A little bit of a cradle. Joey's got some near fall for Schlottke. Schlottke looking for possible pin here early in the first period, but he's going to get some near fall against Erickson. But Schlottke defeated Zach Sabula from Luxembourg Casco earlier in the season. Sabula's only lost. Sabula just won his third state title over there on the Division II mat at 145 pounds. But Schlottke, a great athlete, good wrestler, tremendous wrestler, as we saw finalist last year as a sophomore, and now undefeated as just a junior, but also state place winner last season as a sophomore in the 800-meter run, a successful cross-country runner. So great athlete is Billy Schlottke, and with 38 seconds to go here in the first period, he's on top and with a 5-0 lead. So things looking good right now for the best in the state.
Yeah, you mentioned that win over Zach Sabula. That really made people sit up and take notice of Billy Schlottke. Zach Sabula, one of the top-ranked wrestlers in the country, is a young man that competes on the collegiate level and does very well in some open tournaments, and Schlottke's able to pick up that win. And I think when Schlottke pulled that win, Kevin, over Sabula, a lot of people started to buzzing around the state of who is this Billy Schlottke from Mukwonago, and he certainly has not been a disappointment.
Yeah, and last year he was a state finalist and did great things last season, but was overshadowed a bit by Kevin Tritz, who was the state champion last season. Schlottke came in with only 4 losses as a sophomore to the state tournament, so he ended his season last year 33-5, but like I said, overshadowed by Kevin Tritz, and Tritz was the 2-time state champion from Wisconsin Rapids, and they do so well down here, and Schlottke raised eyebrows after defeating Sabula early on in the season, and now just continues to dominate as he's undefeated. Another takedown there, a little arm drag.
Erickson kind of come out the back door. That'll be an escape. Nice job by Erickson, but it was the takedown, as Kevin mentioned. So I think it's going to be 7.
No escape. No escape. Had no escape there as he had that overhook. Didn't lose control, so he's going to still be in the top. No, he did get a reversal, Joe. It was
reversal on the edge. So 7-2. Nice job by Erickson, and Aaron Erickson battling. He's got a big lead or a gap to make up here. The second straight finalist for head coach Scott Arneson at Merrill. Merrill, one of the best traditionally in the state on the team front. They always seem to have a finalist. Doesn't matter if Arnie and Merrill are ranked top, Kevin, or not ranked. They always seem to get at least a finalist down here at the Kohl Center. Scott Arneson doing a tremendous job with the Merrill program, building that one up into a powerhouse. And 2 finalists here again tonight for Merrill. Yeah,
and it's no accident, Joe, that these coaches do so well. You know, Coach Arneson spends a lot of off-season time coaching teams on the Greco-Roman national circuit there for Wisconsin. But you know, just like coaches or wrestlers wrestling out of season, coaches coaching out of season helps them tremendously throughout the high school season as well. We talk about wrestlers wrestling in the summer and becoming winter champions, but the coaches who coach in the summer also learn a lot of great things from their peers, see a lot of high-level wrestling, and it helps them as coaches. And you can see Merrill with 2 finalists, and he can have a guy like Aaron Erickson come into the state tournament with 6 losses, defeating some top wrestlers in Noah Buddy and Jeff Dolan and Ryan Doherty from Stoughton, all good names there at 152 pounds. But
how about that all-star list of names? Yeah. Erickson, I don't think anyone would have thought out of that list it'd be Erickson. You talk about Noah Buddy of Kalkana, Jeff Dolan of Sparta, Ryan Doherty of Stoughton, all 3 place winners down here. Just a great run for Erickson. buddy from Kaukauna, just a freshman, could be something special. Dolan looked very good at times this year, and Doherty from Stoughton, a great program there at Stoughton. So what a run here for Erickson to get to the finals.
Yeah, but like we were saying, Arnie can help a kid like Erickson peak at the right time because he's been around so much great wrestling that he's learned from a lot of other top coaches across the state. So you know, credit Coach Arneson for the success of a lot of his athletes, and you can't just give credit to the coach. Aaron Erickson works hard as well. So both working together to make good things happen. But Aaron Erickson right now trailing 7-2 in kind of a tough spot here against Billy Schlottke, who's one of the best wrestlers here at 152 pounds.
Schlottke in the gold singlet in the down position now, but does lead it on the scoreboard 7-2. Talk about Erickson's road here to the finals. How about Schlottke, Kevin? Anytime you beat a Wisconsin Rapids wrestler in February, that is not an easy task to do. Great match in the semifinals last night with the returning state place winner Mike Fuller from Wisconsin Rapids. Schlottke went to the wire on that one, won it 5-3. Really, it was only close match. He picked up pinfalls in his opening 2 rounds, but Fuller, who wrestled all the way back to 3rd place, another tremendous talent for Wisconsin Rapids, and Schlottke was able to outlast him in the semis last night, 5-3. So had to be brimming with confidence as Schlottke, after rectifying a loss last year to a Rapids wrestler in the state tournament, picks up a big win last night over Fuller in the semifinals.
Yeah, Fuller coming down from 160 pounds, and a lot of talk among some of those Wisconsin Valley coaches that Fuller might be able to sneak in with 6 losses and defeat Schlottke. They weren't surprised at all that it was a close match. In fact, I had a couple tell me that they thought Fuller was going to win this weight class over Schlottke. But Fuller did finish in 3rd place, defeating a couple talented wrestlers on his way back too, and Brett Ballwig and Jeff Dolan. But Fuller was given everything that Schlottke could handle, but Schlottke just a good, solid wrestler and wins 5-3. And now you can see winning here 8-2 over Aaron Erickson from Maryland.
The escape by Schlottke as he went down to start this 3rd period. So adding back to that lead after Erickson did a nice job of the reversal there late in the 2nd period. Schlottke goes down to start this 3rd period, picks up the escape. So 8-2 now in favor of the junior from Mukwonago. Billy Schlottke, undefeated on the season, has some big wins on the season. He was a state runner-up as just a sophomore, and they're trying to capitalize. Everybody with stalling warning here on Erickson. As Schlottke controlling the position here, Kevin. 49 seconds up. There's a nice shot by Erickson. If he can keep those hips up, maybe get a point here.
Yeah, right now, not much position right there to improve from. Either Schlottke needs to step over or Erickson needs to roll through. And we got takedown for Schlottke. There's a takedown, and the ref makes 1 count for near fall. No near fall though, so Schlottke just hanging on there. 10-2. He can hang out in this position all day long and can become state champion, win his 1st state title here as a junior. But Aaron Erickson trying to come out that back. He's either needs to go down towards Schlottke's hip or needs to roll all the way through. But it's not going to really make much of a difference right now as Schlottke.
Now there's the reversal by Erickson, but too little, too late for the senior from Merrill. Billy Schlottke, what a junior season, caps it off a perfect 45-0 with a state championship here over Aaron Erickson of Merrill. Impressive fashion, 10-4 for the junior from Mukwonago. He'll be one to keep an eye on here in Wisconsin as he leads his team to the team state championships coming up next week at the Fieldhouse in Madison. Billy Schlottke, your winner at 152 pounds, final score of 10-4. We move ahead to 160 pounds. Up next, Ben Sarbacher on deck here on FSN North.
All American Wrestling Supply, the official merchandise